Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that honestly sounds like it's pulled from a sci-fi movie, but it has a huge real-world impact. We're talking about the outfit of the future. And no, it's not just about fashion. It's an AI-powered safety system that's designed to completely change the game when it comes to preventing accidents at work. So, let's get right into it.
But first, let's start with a really big question. For all the amazing technology we have everywhere else in our lives, is our approach to keeping people safe kinda outdated? Are we still just cleaning up messes instead of stopping them from happening in the first place?
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's a tale of two different worlds. On one side, you have reactive safety. That's the old way. We respond after the accident, after someone's already been hurt. But on the right, that's the goal, proactive safety, a system that can actually see an accident coming and stop it before it ever occurs.
All right, so let's really dig into that first part. Let's get a clear picture of the problem itself. Why is this old reactive way of doing things just not working anymore?
Well, traditional safety systems have some pretty major flaws. By their very nature, they're reactive. They completely depend on a person with their own two eyes spotting a problem, which we all know is never going to be perfect. Then you've got delayed reporting, where critical details get lost or forgotten hours or even days later. And honestly, today's work sites are so complex, with so much going on, the risks are moving way faster than any human could possibly track. This isn't just a business problem, it has a real human cost.
So, okay, if the old way is broken, what does the future look like? This brings us to the really exciting part, the core vision behind this whole idea, proactive AI.
And really, it all comes down to this one powerful question. What if, instead of just writing up reports about failures, a safety system could actually learn from the past, anticipate the future, and give a warning right when it matters most? The outfit of the future is literally built on answering this question.
But let's be clear, this isn't just about a smart uniform or a fancy vest. It's a whole connected, intelligent ecosystem. Think of it more like a real-time safety partner that's always there. It's constantly taking in data from sensors, crunching it with powerful AI, and basically acting as a guardian angel for workers on the ground.
So how in the world does it actually do all that? Well, the brains of the operation are broken down into 4 distinct, really powerful AI modules. Let's take a look at each one.
First up is pattern recognition. I love this one. You could think of it as the system's own personal historian and fortune teller all rolled into one. It pours through years and years of data, everything from past accident reports and near misses to things like weather patterns and equipment logs.
And from all that information, it starts to find these hidden connections that a human would never spot. It might notice that, hey, slip and fall accidents always spike in the winter months, or that the third shift on a Tuesday is statistically the most dangerous. It can even detect tiny little changes in how a machine is running long before it breaks down. It's all about predicting where the next danger zone is going to be.
Okay, so the second module takes that history lesson and combines it with what's happening right now. This is computer vision, and it's basically the system's ever-watchful set of eyes. It's monitoring the work environment 24/7, catching all the critical details that a person might miss, especially when they're busy or distracted.
So what are these eyes looking for? The important stuff. Is everyone wearing the correct personal protective equipment, their PPE, like hard hats and safety vests? It'll send an alert if someone wanders into a restricted zone. It can even spot unsafe behaviors or tell when a person and a piece of heavy machinery are getting way too close for comfort.
Now, our third module, natural language processing, or NLP. This one might be the most clever of them all. This is the system's investigative reader. It dives into this huge, untapped source of information where countless warnings are just hidden in plain sight. All those text-based reports and maintenance notes. And this is just so smart. NLP reads through all of that text and flags keywords that a human might just skim over. Words like excessive heat, strange vibration, or a loud noise. It's like it's reading between the lines, connecting a casual comment from an operator yesterday with a formal maintenance note from 3 months ago, and bringing these hidden risks to the surface. It's incredible.
And finally, the fourth module is what brings it all home. The recommendations engine is the system's on-the-spot coach. Because, spotting a risk is great, but it's useless if you don't do anything about it. This module provides immediate, clear, and actionable advice the second a risk is detected.
And we're not talking about some complicated report. The alerts are super direct and simple. A worker's wearable might just vibrate with a message like heat stress rising. A supervisor's dashboard could flash PPE missing next to an employee's name. Or it might suggest check vibration levels on a specific machine and make sure the right person takes the right action at exactly the right time. Okay, so we've seen the four modules, right? But how do they all work together in the real world? Let's walk through a quick scenario, a kind of real-time rescue, to see this whole system fire on all cylinders.
All right, picture this. It all starts with the sensors. The outfit detects that a worker's body temperature is climbing into the danger zone. And at the exact same moment, the system logs that they are walking towards a restricted area.
Boom! Instantly, two of the AI modules kick into high gear. Computer vision visually confirms the worker's path toward that restricted zone, and simultaneously, pattern recognition dives into its historical data and realizes, wait a minute, this specific time of day is a peak period for accidents right here.
But it doesn't stop there. Here comes the third layer of intelligence. The NLP module instantly scans its database and pulls up maintenance notes from a few weeks ago that mention vibration issues with a machine that's located right inside that restricted zone. So now we've got 3 different risk factors all converging at once.
And this is the payoff. In a matter of seconds, the system connects all those dots: the rising body heat, the high-risk time of day, the entry into a restricted zone, and the faulty equipment inside it. All the modules agree, and they trigger an immediate safety alert. And just like that, a potential incident is stopped dead in its tracks.
So what this scenario really shows us is a fundamental shift in what's even possible. You see, this isn't just a small improvement on the old way. It's a complete redefinition of what safety is.
And this really sums up the entire transformation perfectly. We're moving away from a safety system that's reactive, that's manual, that's always a step behind. And we're moving towards one that is predictive, that's intelligent, and that operates in real time. It's a complete paradigm shift.
At the end of the day, the outfit of the future is so much more than a uniform. It's a safety ecosystem that is constantly observing, learning, predicting, and protecting. It's about creating a future that is smarter, faster, and always one step ahead of danger.